Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, today we're going to be working on what I call blooming flowers, and it came from DIYChoose. So yeah, we are working on this side right here on these two flowers. So here we are. Here we are. So, what is everybody up to? Today is Friday already. Can you believe it? This is 3805 is the number, color number. Yeah. Not much going on here. Oh. Well, yesterday I actually got paper mail instead of a package. And in that mail, hang on. Seriously, Laura, that's why you have a needle minder. So, I got a package, not a package, but an envelope. A very big envelope. Got this, if I can get it out of the freaking paper. I know, I should have thought about that earlier, huh? Hang on, we're getting there. I got a Christmas card from my friend Jill in England. Isn't that beautiful? Just absolutely stunning. And I don't know what company these are with, but it does support, you know, all these other oh, it says Studio 41. Never seen these kind of cards before. Of course, you know, I don't visit big cities very much, but isn't it bright and sparkly and shiny? I just love it. Thank you, Jill. And she sent a beautiful writing in there. So Merry Christmas to you and Disney. Disney is her cat. He's so cute. Hang on. And she sent me, if I can get it, it's kind of what do you call it, magnetic, and it kept attaching itself to my scissors. I'd put it on my scissors, but yeah, I don't want anything to happen to it. But isn't that beautiful? It has a little phone booth and the double-decker bus, and then the Union Jack flag on this little heart. And I'm going to attach it over here to all my little doodads that hang on my arm. Got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them already. Different, you know, they're all different. But isn't that beautiful? I just love it. So it's going to get hung up here. I don't think I can get it back where I had it. Oh, maybe I can. I just got something in the wrong place. So there we go. Oh, okay. It'll be held by a magnet. Oh, where did I put that? Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, I am so disorganized this morning. I don't know what it is. I just had seriously. And everything's backwards, because I don't believe this. This is unprecedented. Hang on. Hold. Please, I thought I was going to have to get one of my things out, my little threaders, out of the actual bag. I don't know, it was just here 5 seconds ago. I got nothing, guys. Maybe I left it on the actual thing I put away. Okay, we'll just set it there because, you know, it is what it is today. Yeah. Well, yesterday... Okay, now this is... Just a minute. Hold that thought. Yep. There is a hanging needle I do not want to get. We'll just set it up there. Whew. Okay. I think we're almost ready now. What can I say? Anyway, let's go back to yesterday. So yesterday, I went to the post office. Yay! Oh, no, and I wasn't inquiring about my mail. I mailed out all the packages yesterday. So y'all should be getting them shortly. I got nothing. I don't know how long it'll take. It said 3 days. But on some, and of course there's out-of-country ones. So I don't know. It took forever to get this package from England, and it was shipped, not package, but envelope. It was shipped somewhere around the 1st of the month. And, yeah, here we are. But we have had issues with the post office not getting mail out, so here we are. Well, thank you, Jill, for that beautiful little keychain. I love it. I will put it it's up there with the rest of them. I got all kinds of hanging doodads. If this thing ever fails, it'll take me 2 days to get stuff off of there. Yeah. The way that they're on there. So, yes, I just wanted to let you know that I mailed out all packages. They're gone. And I'm so sorry. I apologize again for them being so late and taking so long. But in between, life happened. So, yeah. Hopefully, everything else this year will go so much better than the last, 3 months? Yeah. So then I went to the grocery store, and I was thinking, and it was cold, and it was snowy, and it was blowy, and yeah. Let's make some potato soup, potatoes with onions, and I'm gonna put some ham in it, and I've got some Colby Jack. Yeah, I'll make that, right? I get to the store, and I'm walking around. Wow, green chili sounds really good on a day like this. Yeah, you know it. I bought the stuff to make the green chili. So I went over there to look at the pork, and they had these great big, huge, ginormous. I mean, they must have been that thick. What is that? 6-8 inches thick. They were about 10 inches across, and they were like fairly good price. I think they were like $20 for one of those roasts, but that's a lot of meat. But then I thought, well, I'll have to put that in the crock pot, and it'll have to cook, and then I have to pull the meat off, and yeah, it gets messy. So I looked down, and there was some cut up pork into little pieces about yay big. So I bought 3 packages of that. Yeah, I made 12 quarts of green chili yesterday. Yeah, it's almost to the top. So I had to get all the stuff that went with that. And I had me a big old fat bowl of green chili last night. It was absolutely yummy. So, yeah, it was fairly good. So tonight I think I'm going to make a burrito because, like I said, I make I take the hamburger and I fry it all up, and I put salt, pepper, seasoned salt, and cumin into the meat. Need a drink. And I make taco meat, so I can use it in tacos or I could use it in burritos. And I have it for that night, and then I take it and I put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it. And then when I want to make a burrito, I got some green chili out, then I just get out enough to make that burrito, and it works just fine for like 2-3 months, maybe even longer in my freezer. So that works out well, and that way I only have to make the the taco meat once. I call it taco meat, but you can use it for tacos or burritos. And then if I've got some refried beans, refried beans, I'll add that to it, or cheese, or if I have green onions or tomatoes or whatever, just to make a burrito. Because these are things that I keep on hand all the time. So, yeah, it works. And then if I just want to make tacos and I got everything to go with that, then Yeah. So I came home and I cooked that for like 2 or 3 hours. I was going to put it in the crock pot, but I'm like, no, I can just cook this on the stove. So for about 3 hours I cooked the meat, and then I put it all together and took a nap in between. I didn't leave the stove running, just so you're aware. I turned off the stove and let it sit there for the 2 hours I was sleeping. But yeah, I just need, after all that walking around, and I couldn't decide what I wanted at the grocery store, and then I came home and realized I didn't get dog food, and I didn't get toilet paper. It's like, oh my goodness. But I got the garlic salt, because garlic salt is important. I don't live without garlic salt. I love my garlic salt. And I put it in everything. I even put it in scrambled eggs. But I get that Lowry's, the garlic salt with parsley in it. Oh my goodness, it's the best garlic salt, as far as I'm concerned, on the market. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't live without it. And of course, they only had the big one, and it's about, I'd say it was a little bit bigger around than this little needle minder. But yeah, it's about 6-8 inches tall. Why is that so hard? So, yeah, we got garlic salt for another month, maybe. Depends how much I use it, but I use it, like I said, in just absolutely everything I cook. And it's supposed to be good for you, and not the salt part, but, you know. It is what it is, what it is. So I don't know if we'll get any mail. She said they were going to try to get all the paper mail out. You know, we'll call it paper mail. So I don't know if I'll get any more packages this week or not. Who knows? Who knows? But tomorrow we'll have European Town. So that'll help. And I don't know what time the video will be up. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Sometimes I wake up and it takes 2 or 3 hours for me to get going or deciding what I want to do for the day. And then others, I can get up at 6:30 and by 7 o'clock I'm making a video. So I got nothing. Nothing is consistent around here. I think today I'm going to try to get the, what do you call it? The storage boxes all fixed and unwappy-jawed and moved out of here to the, what do you call it? Into that other bedroom. Yeah. Because I'm tired of walking around this, that, and everything else. So, yeah. It was kind of a relief to get everything mailed out. I'm like, yep, let's just do this. So, I'm so sorry, people. Just so sorry. So, I don't know when we'll have another extravaganza, but it won't be too quick here. But, yeah, I may do it a little bit different, you know, so I don't have to mail so much out at one time. Yeah. So, we'll see. This is a very nice and easy cross stitch to work on. The fabric is serged, but what I was going to say is the fabric is easier to move. It's not as stiff. So you get that sometimes, and you really can't judge which kit is going to be that easy to work on. I mean, I have really huge ones that are just terribly, terribly stiff. So, I don't know. But I do like the easier to use fabric. It goes a little bit easier and it's easier to stitch on. Stitched last night on Louisa Cullimar. Just stitching and I rip every once in a while, but trying to get you where it needs to be here. Oh, dagnabbit, it gets so close. There we go. Okay, come on. Seriously? I do hate when this happens. Okay. So when in doubt, I just cut one and stitch on, because I know the other's anchored. It's not going anywhere. Oh my. So, like I said, I still don't know what I guess it's Louisa Cullimore this weekend. That's about all I can say. That's what I've been gravitating towards. I thought I lost this one in particular in the shuffle, but it was still sitting right where I left it, so yay! We'll just get it out for a change. These flowers are so pretty. I have no idea if I'll do some back stitching on them or not. You know I just love, absolutely love back stitching. Not happening. So I don't know, but I think it needs a little something, But we'll see after I've got it all, like a flower stitched, if I can do some back stitching or not. I don't know. It's one of those things where you might have to hang it up, look at it, and then go back and stitch on it. I mean, I have plenty of room to hang something, and give it a look. Like, oh, I need to stitch around this part or stitch around that part. I don't know. We'll see. By then, who knows? Who knows? And this one is... oops, wrong thing. I love that card. I'm going to put it in with my Christmas stuff when I put it away. And, of course, it does not say. Dagnabbit, is it written on the... Hang on. You silly Billy. Nope. It's not on there. Can't believe it's not on the top of the deal. Well, it's 342 by 169. And I folded this over here so it wouldn't jab into everything that's going on over there. It's a little bit of a nightmare. Yeah. Of course, have you ever seen my desk when it's not a nightmare? Come on. What are we doing here? Seriously. So no grand plans. The grandkids are off today, so I think they're going to Boys and Girls Club. They love to go there. They get to do and play and learn stuff, and sometimes they have, we'll call them classes of how to make robots, or on, I don't know if they're doing them on the computers or what they're doing, but they have some kind of a craft how-to-ish thing going on, and sometimes they have a little spa day for the girls, and yeah, they have all kinds of good ideas. Where were these ideas when, my kids were little? We had to make it up as we went along. Alright, just play on your Nintendo, you're good. No, my daughter's trying to get the kids away from the game systems, and do something else, like they have to either go play in their room or play a game together, and that would be like a board game, just so they're not always on playing games. It kind of frustrates her to no end. Let's go over here and finish this part. I think it's a little bit easier to see. Oh. Now today it's not nearly as windy as it was yesterday. So far. It seems like the wind picks up in the afternoon for some reason. But we're not supposed to get any snow or rain or anything like that. Just kind of cold. It's gonna be maybe 30 something today. But yeah. So don't know. I was watching Lovecraft Forever the other day. I don't know if that was yesterday because one day kind of blends to the next, but what I was going to say is coffee break. She's just going to town on that European town, man. I'm telling you. But I don't consistently stitch on one project. I don't know, very often. It does happen, but yeah. And when I get tired of stitching on that, I just go to something else, or, oh, what about that? I haven't done that for a while. Yeah, that's how I decide what I'm going to work on. So, some days that works and sometimes not. And sometimes I really want to work on something and I just keep messing up, not necessarily on these, it's on the counted cross stitch. And it's frustrating me, so I have to put it down for a while, That's how that goes. And then do some stamped cross stitch because it's all laid out for you. It's all there. And it's easy just to stitch. But some days I feel like focusing. Some not so much. Oh, goodness. I should get out New Orleans or London and work on them. I was thinking about them. I passed them up 2 or 3 times when I was looking for the thread for European Town. Yeah. Oh, and another one that I saw was the Aurora Borealis one. I really like that one, too. But now I can't quite remember which thing it was in. It's here somewhere. I've got stuff in, we call them tubs, and I've got stuff in this little cabinet that I started with. Yeah, that was like wishful thinking, right? I have like what do you call it? Like a file cabinet? 3 drawers. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 crates later. Yeah. Here we are. So there's still stuff in those drawers. So, we'll see. And I might get out my diamond painting. I was going to get out, once I get these tubs where they're at, I want to get out my, what is it called? Talk to me. My card table. Words are hard today. Card table and my Great Wall diamond painting, because that's the only place it's ever going to fit. So, Might work on it this weekend. And it's lots of big areas, you know, because it has to cover a lot of ground. Because it's 200 centimeters, I think. So there's not a lot of confetti in it. So that helps. So just looking forward to a nice, quiet, calm weekend. Right, got all that red done. So I wish we were doing something exciting and new and different, but I don't know. New is not even doing it for me, so I need to do something different. Not just new, but different. So I may get out the beaded cross stitch. Who knows? Stuff happens. I really like my beaded cross stitch. And the, what do you call it? The beads are within eye shot. So maybe we'll do that this week sometime. Who knows? We'll see. We will see. I want to get somewhere where I'm not going backwards on stitching here. Maybe I'll even drag out the tiger. So, we'll see. And I still got the little Pikachu and Hello Kitty to do too. They're buried over there somewhere. Yeah. I like those little ones. They're nice, but I like the big ones with the plastic beads. I actually saw a cross stitch, and I don't know if it was, I think it was, might have been 11 count, could have been 14 count, I can't remember, of one of the actual projects that I'm doing in a beaded cross stitch. I didn't get it though, but yeah, I can believe that. So, but I do like the plastic beads better than the glass beads, except for the little projects, you know, like those little keychains of Pikachu or Hello Kitty or whatever. Those have actual glass beads, and they're all consistent. But when I buy a big one, they're not consistent at all. Every third one is a different size. It's like, and it doesn't lay right for me. I don't like it. And they probably got 80 colors to them, so it's not like I'm going to go out and buy the beads all from one place. You know what I mean? In fact, I don't know what happened to that one. I really don't. I got nothing. It's buried somewhere. Because I didn't want to see it again. It made me so mad that those beads were inconsistent. And it's a huge one. I haven't seen... Who was it? It might have been Crayola Pex. But it could have been Ching. I don't know. Somebody was working on a huge beaded cross stitch, and they had those containers like I just bought, like, I don't know if I can get it, hang on, like this, but it was huge. But me, that would be like a nightmare on the way to happen. But Yeah, when the beads are all inconsistent, that's why I started buying smaller ones. So, yeah, it is what it is. Well, I do have to run to town today, unfortunately. I really don't want to have to go again, but okay. Yeah, I think I'll go to the dollar store and save myself some time. Because the grocery store on a Friday? Oh, heck no. Yeah, by Friday, I already know what I'm having for the weekend. You know. We'll see. But I've got that all situated so I don't have to do any big grocery shopping, thank God. Yeah, because it just gets to be a nightmare at the grocery store, and everybody, and the kids are off today, so yeah, no, we're not going to the grocery store. Not happening. But the dollar store usually isn't too terribly bad off. But that'll be later on about noon. I can't remember what time they open, but it's not a regular time like 9 o'clock or anything. And it's, I don't even know, probably close to 10 now, so. And that gives the guy that's delivering the mail time to get the mail in there, so I don't have to make 2 trips on that. So, yay. You just gotta pick your moments. And usually I'm waiting for the frost to get off the car so I don't have to go out there and scrape it off. Because I absolutely do not have to go anywhere, you know what I mean? But if I don't have to do that, then we're good. Yesterday I timed it just about right. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and the frost was off of the vehicle, so yeah. Alright guys, well I think that is going to be about it. I'm just going to pull this down so you can see what we're doing. There's another flower going to be going in there. I'm going to finish that red. And then we can start on another color. Alright guys, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my... Stay safe, stay healthy. And we will see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.